大丈夫ですか？
思い出の中から消えちまうんじゃないかって。
This anime is so incredibly dark. Jesus Christ. So, the main character, right, chasing after a bad guy. The bad guy causes a traffic accident that kills the main character's like 8 months pregnant wife, and he watches it. And you're like, there's no wonder he has PTSD, man!
初めて出会った場所だっけ？あのね、私、お姉ちゃんがすごく嫌だな。
It's a little bit like, whoa, of course he's like very late 8 nights pregnant. Why had to be there at the worst time possible? But this anime is dark. Daughter getting bullied. So, hello everyone, first time for Spy Daddies, right? Episode 7. This anime is dark, right? It's kind of starting out comedy, and then it's kawaii. But I mean, it's also weird. I mean, I love the scene where she was like, "Hi, Papa!" And he's immediately like, "What? My daughter hates me! Oh, she's gonna become a teenage delinquent or whatever, right? No, she's gonna get a boyfriend and so on." That was really, really funny. So yeah, I love that a lot, right? It's sort of kind of generic, but it really it's a dark, but helt konstant episode. A new woman. The weird smile. Okay. It's probably his dead wife's sister. It's pretty straightforward, so it'll be all the flowers. Maybe finally figure out what happened to his sister, or his wife, and her sister, probably. I mean, before you sleep. Yeah. She's so goddamn kawaii though, his daughter. Yeah. Daddy! She's so kawaii! Yeah. Yeah! Goddamn kawaii. Aibo! Aibo! No, Miri, don't run out in the street! Yeah, this is like every parent's nightmare. Oh, he's gonna PTSDing his wife dying, right? His wife clearly died in a traffic accident. His pregnant wife definitely got killed, and it's probably his fault. And yeah, and she had an umbrella or something, so he's like getting PTSD seeing his daughter almost get hit by a car, right? Yeah, it's like, this anime is freaking brutal, man. Yeah, poor girl. My Aibo. Someone gets the reference. Aibo! But yeah, he's clearly has a PTSD over his wife dying, which very likely happened in a traffic thing, which is probably because of his job, right? It's gonna be something that is like he somehow indirectly killed his wife, right? Somehow. Like I said earlier, I guess early episode 1 or 2 or whatever, that he was the target maybe of some spies, right? And they blew up his wife instead of him, so. But yeah, it really reminds me of a second name, but it really reminds me of another anime with the umbrella, so I can find something here. Here we go, go here. Bam, there we go. MUSUSME! So MUSUSME is a great, I've seen it. This is about an anime about a girl that is like Shinya, MUSUSME! She wants to invade Earth because she's from Earth. She invades the humans because they are polluting the ocean or whatever. She got squid powers, kinda, and she wants to take over the planet or whatever, right? But because it's a comedy, nothing happens. It's a really fun show. But anyway, in one episode she gets an umbrella, and you know, does like tricks with it, and she's like, "Aibo is my best partner ever, my only friend I ever had." Then she gets my car, of course, and then of course the umbrella gets trucked, and you know, then she starts crying, and it's like, "Aibo!" It's like the most tragic scene ever in anime. And she sits there and cries like, "It's my only friend!" And then her older friend is like, I'm a human, I'm not your friend. Aibo! Oh yeah, look at that opening scene there. The opening scene has the woman with the umbrella, right? Has to be his wife there, right? So, you know, dead wife in the opening, right? Yeah, it's probably must be her umbrella there. You can't see her face in the opening, but certainly that's the wife's umbrella, right? Very likely. My guy's gonna be so annoying. He's gonna run in, of course, because he runs in and he makes everything wet and ruins the floor and like, no. It's classic annoying kid, you know, annoying daughter. Yeah, he's running in there. Papa, let's play video game. He's like, no, please first take off your shoes and so on. Yeah, this ruins. Yeah, now she ruined the whole, you know, the interior and yeah, he's gonna snap, man. It's gonna. So frustrating life for him, man, having to deal with his daughter. And he makes the food and everything. And his husband is sitting and play video games all day long. Yeah, Ray Papa doesn't do anything. Yeah, he just sits there and plays video game. Exactly, they leave all the dishes. He doesn't do everything. He really is the stay-at-home, like, annoyed poor waifu that's like, no, they don't clean, they don't take after themselves. I cook all his food for everyone and they don't do anything about it. Yeah, he's clearly has a lot of those issues, you know, in his family. Yeah, clearly. You know, he has to fix the clothing, he has to sew, yeah, he has to do everything. Yeah, it's clearly that classic, like, you know, how's it, unappreciated wife, yeah. He's the unappreciated wife, oh no, it's like a photo of his dead wife. Oh, definitely, that's like the photo of dead pregnant wife, clearly. So he got like one photo left of his like deceased wife, right? Probably died in a traffic accident. Yeah, this anime is so dark sometimes. Probably gonna be some really tragic event how his wife died, right? And he has PTSD still when he sees umbrellas. Something like that. But yeah, no, it's like, you useless husband of mine. I do everything in this home, yeah. I do the laundry, I do everything, and you just play video games all day. If he's very, you know, yeah, he's like, shut up, I wanna play video games, yeah. If he's like mostly sheep, you know, it's mostly a woman and a man, and the man is like, oh, video games and so on. Definitely the sister of his dead wife, easily. It's so obvious to be, yeah, it's obviously his sister. Oh, who comes here? Oh yeah, the family-friendly workers. Yeah, they always wanna smash, right? Yeah, they always wanna smack him. Yeah, they obviously get paid to, you know, they're some kind of what we call it, the hostess, right? Yeah, they're not escorts, they're hostesses. Yeah, they're like hostess girls. Yeah, but he's obviously trying to avoid, not them, but he's trying to avoid. Very likely his wife's sister, right? It seems like kind of obvious that she's like trying to maybe talk to him what happened to her sister. But yeah, before he got a daughter, I guess he used to hang out with those hostess clubs, right? Yeah. The nurse looks fine though. That like Kurogal nurse with huge oppies, yeah, she looks pretty fine. She looks goddamn fine, man. Oh my god, this scene is so annoying. Oh god, it's every parent's most annoying scene. Your daughter is like, Daddy! You know, on your leg. You try to cook food, and there's someone at the door. Ah, honey, open the door! Ah, help me out here! It's like every parent's worst nightmare. I hate my husband! Yeah, he stands there, he's like, ah, help me, Ray! Yeah, you useless husband of mine, you know. Yeah, it's like she's like pulling his leg, climbing on his father while he's trying to cook food, and someone's at the door and everything, and now she hates his food too. Doesn't want to eat her food either. Yeah, now she complains about the food. He's like, shut up! He's gonna snap at them. Poor daddy, he's gonna be all like, I can't take it anymore. Useless kids of mine, yeah. Oh, here we go. You don't deserve any food then! Exactly. You don't deserve any food! I hate you! He finally snaps. Mommy finally snaps here, yeah. He's like, I hate my kid, I hate my husband, you're useless, you hate the food, don't eat anything then! She's all happy, he's like, you're not my family! Here we go. Yeah, you're not my fan, I hate you! Runs up or whatever, yeah, it's like, classic, you know. He cooks food all day, fixes everything, you know, all that stuff, yeah. It's like, what's wrong with him? Yeah, I have no idea. Terrible relationship. Ray Papa is like, what's wrong with him, man? What is it about your business? Yeah, like, oh my god, it's terrible, yeah. He's like, cooks food for them and then he's complaining about, oh, shitty food, yeah. Freaking, you know, finally snaps at them, yeah, it's like classic, like, you know, classic, like, stay-at-home parents being like, my god damn it. Oh, he left them now, he left notes to them, yeah, you make breakfast to her this morning, he's left all dishes, he's just like, I'm hungry, daddy! He's like, god damn it. No, daddy finally has something. No, Ray is like, wait, what? I'm the parent now? Yeah, they're late to school and he has to fix everything, right? Yeah. And he's just like, what do I do? I've never done this before. So now Ray finally has to be a parent, right? In this sense, and, you know, do all the other stuff that he's never done before. Yeah. But I think it's kind of fun how he finally snapped at them. Yeah. He's like, oh god, you're so annoying. You're the worst person ever. I slave all day in the kitchen. What thanks do I get? Yeah, basically. Now they have to sit bicycle in the rain, and she just laughs at it, and she thinks it's hilarious, and he's just like so stressed out about everything. But I guess he's like gonna talk to the sister, right? Yeah. Probably not on purpose though, but you know, he's gonna probably end up meeting her sister. It's so clearly her sister. You know. Yeah. You only play games all the time. I hate my husband. It's very, very typical. Yeah. Oh, my husband is useless. He plays games all the time, and I cook food, and you know, I do everything. He's just like, oh, video games. Yeah. He's so useless. Yeah. He's the worst parent ever. Yeah. It's like, it's that classic. Like, oh, he's so terrible. He's the worst. Yeah. This guy is like, maybe you should talk to your husband issue about this. No, shut up. Yeah, I hate them. Yes, leaves. No, I won't do it. Yeah. Don't tell me how to be a wife husband thingy. It's confusing as it is. Yeah, he walks that way instead. I don't want to. Oh, it's gonna go in. Oh, it's closed. Maybe they're late, because they usually close the gate, right? No one is here, but if it's really close, then maybe it's something else. But... oh, of course it's Sunday. Oh my god, you gotta stop being a bad. Oh, I guess it's bad. Yeah, now it's gonna go to the hot chicks. Yeah. Now it's gonna smash, man. Now it's gonna go and play with the hot nurses and so on. Yeah. Now it's gonna, you know, live out this classic. Yeah, exactly, with the hot babes and so on. Yeah. Now it's gonna live out their life, you know. But there's some kind of hostels clubs right there. There's some kind of. Yeah. Now Ray's like, what? It's super annoying. Don't leave your clothes there. Now he's gonna be all appreciating of his you know, how his wife usually do it. Well, he's all out smashing. He's out smashing all. He's having fun, man. He's blasting the food budget on on escort ladies. Yeah, he's like, yeah, finally. She's getting sick now because they biked in the rainstorm or whatever. Classic dad, man. I like that anime. It's very dad mode. I like the Ray is like, what, you're hungry? Let me order a pizza or something. It's just very dad mode. He has to finally cook food for his daughter, right? And immediately he's like, cook food? What if I order it instead? Yeah. Yeah. It's a classic that the masculine, you know, what? I'm supposed to, you know, do something for my daughter or something? Like that thing? No. I'm just gonna like order food. Yeah, I'm gonna order food for her. I delivered it by order food. And, oh no. Now it's gonna be like my dead yeah. Now it's gonna be like dead wife storyline. If you see that kid with the umbrella there. Oh, some random drunk guy. He's gonna have a classic self-loathing guy, right? He just wants to like I guess get into a fight or a brawl or something. Yeah, Papa. Not home yet? No. If it's the classic scene where he just wants to go out there and like get into, he's just like depressed, right? He's like PTSDing, thinking about his dead wife. So he just wants to brawl people in the street. Yeah, it's that kind of classic. Like he just wants to fight people. He wants to take a punch. You know, he's like, I hate life. Yeah, it's just that classic thing, right? Where the main character just like, I hate my life. Yeah, more or less, right? Oh, he could sister, of course. Definitely Moto-san. Yeah, he's like, uh-oh. Even looks like a dead wife, right? He's like, yeah, first thing is dead wife. Katsuki. Kari-san.
やっと見つけ
It's
た。
clearly her sister. He's like, he clearly can't look at her because she looks like his dead wife, right? Yeah, she obviously looks too similar to his dead wife.
ボロボロになって
Yeah.
ゴ
She's
ミ
gonna
まみ
come
れ
out complaining about him. He's like self-hatred, right?
お前
She's
が
gonna be like, man up! Yeah, she's gonna come
ち
in
ょっ
and
と宿り
yeah,
のマスタ
stop
ー
being
聞
an
いてる
idiot.
でしょ
But he clearly can't look at her because he first thought that was his wife, right? He's like, oh, yeah, you look like my dead wife! Yeah, you're running away? Oh, we're probably gonna learn how his wife dies episode. Definitely. Yeah, Onyeshan is dead. Yeah. I killed her. Here we go. It's my fault she died. He's somehow involved in the accident killing his wife, right? Clearly. Or, like, I guess episode 1 that he was a target, maybe, right? Of, like, some spies trying to assassinate him. Maybe he caused the accident. Here we go. Now we're gonna learn how find out how the wife died. But it's somehow his fault, right? So indirectly, I mean. Okay, so the guy he's chasing, the kind of criminal, he's like, you know, he's after a criminal, right? And this guy steals a car. Okay, so that guy is gonna hit his wife probably, right? Yeah. So yeah, this criminal guy they're chasing or whatever is gonna like, kill his wife, right? Like accidentally. So he's gonna like, yeah, definitely. There we go. Dead wife. Man, this anime, she's pregnant, right? She's like 8 months pregnant. And he's there watching her wife die! Man, this anime is brutal, man. This anime is crazy brutal. He has to come in here and see his wife getting killed by this, like, accident, man. This anime is dark! This anime started off as, like, a similar thing to, like, Spy's Family, right? But it's way darker. It's like, see Mama Yor getting killed, man. Yeah, he's like, his Yor got murdered, man. Yeah, and he kinda, somewhat indirectly caused it because he was obviously chasing after that bad guy, right? So he, of course, he blames himself there because he, like, I was trying to arrest that guy, right, or whatever. Jesus Christ, man, this anime. Jesus Christ. Yeah, kind of causing his wife's death there. Where is it now then? I guess maybe it's going to where they met or something. Because the daughter is sick now, right? The daughter is sick because, you know, they were out in the rain or whatever, right? So she got like a cold or whatever. Yeah, kind of fever. Yeah, I can't of course get to him. Because now she's having, yeah, she has still got fever. Kind of classic. Well, it might have something, I guess. Yeah, it might have some. I don't know. That's kind of thing too, you know, kids get sick more, right? And if you suddenly have a daughter, and you're prepared to have a daughter, you probably don't have medicine at home, right? You probably don't have, like, pills or whatever at home. It's kind of reasonable, you wouldn't have it at home for children. It's not like I had that when I was that age. I don't know what age, but, you know. When I was living alone, I guess I didn't have much stuff. It goes to the wife's grave, of course. Of course. This episode is freaking sad. It goes to the wife's grave, of course. Well, it's probably gonna be the sister again then. She's also probably there, right? The Immortal. She's also probably at her sister's grave, in some sense. Oh, there we go. I called it. That was kind of obvious. I called it, but that was kind of obvious. Oh, it was him? Well, I guess he might know stuff. He's like pretty smart. He's like pretty smart. This guy just knows stuff. Yeah, he's like, he can probably fix my daughter. I see. This is like a gazebo with all the flowers. She clearly loves this flower, right? This flower, oh yeah, that's how they met, I guess. They met this place. She's probably buried close to where she met them. She's probably buried next to this, like, garden that they met at. Oh, look at this. It's their own... Yeah, kind of classic heroic tale, right? Save umbrella, of course. Goddamn PTSD umbrella! But yeah, of course, he meets his wife there. Onyeshan, yeah, here she comes, sister. Her favorite place, I guess. This garden. Very classic heroic tale, right? It's like heroic guy. He's injured after his whatever, fights some bad guys, right? Meets the sister at some garden and she nurses him together. They fall in love and then she dies when he's trying to arrest some bad guys or whatever, right? Then she gets, yeah, then she gets murdered in this like accidental murder thing, right? For one of the criminals he was trying to stop, right? Yeah, like the classic tragic hero tale, man. Man, yeah. Oh, this anime is really sad, man. I guess the sister's gonna try to make him, I don't know, care about life again. She's just like, my sister would like you to be happy, I guess.
俺はさ
Yeah, I guess she's trying to make him,
変わっちまうのが
I
さ
don't know,
あい
go
つを
on
死な
with
せ
her,
た
his
妻を
life or
忘れ
something
て
since she died.
別の何かで
Yeah,
満
I
ちて
guess
る
she doesn't, you know.
あいつが思
She
い出
was
の
like
中から
almost about to give birth, right? Yeah, she was like 8 or 9 months pregnant too. Yeah, his wife died when she was like just about to give birth to. It's like it's so dark. This anime is freaking tragic, man. This anime is pain. But yeah, sister is like, don't blame yourself. You know, yeah, she's an idea to give him some life motivation, I guess. Maybe you can bring her home now. She can be Miri's aunt. Yeah, she can be Obashan. Yeah, maybe. It's quite beautiful her sister though. Yeah, the eyes and so on. Yeah, very like.
和樹も前に進もう。その方が絶対
It's
お
gonna be
姉
all
ちゃんも
like,
幸せだ
I
よ。
love my sister, but I give to be happy. So what? God damn it, she's gonna come in here and be all like, you gotta live life, boy. Yeah, gonna come in here and be all, man, she's Genki, man. She's like, I'm Imoto. She's coming in with Imoto being Genki. Oh, did my lamp just die? Oh, it's died. Oh, there we go. Maybe it's my lamp. I guess is running on its last few minutes. Sorry. I lift a bit. There we go. Yeah, my lamp is living on its lap. Buy a new lamp, I guess. You know how the wolfram thread in the lamp eventually burns out, right? Yeah. But yeah, she's all like, you know, Genki. Man, she's super Genki though. She seems to be pretty past her to being dead there. Ah, of course, here comes the sun and everything. They're sitting in a gazebo. It reminds me of like, for example, in Bunny's sample, when he's standing on that hill and she's the stars coming sun. Definitely, and also reminds me of like Void Evergarden, episode 7, when he with the cancer daughter. Yeah, the daughter has like terminal illness. And she has to jump with the umbrella on the lake, and that scene is so tragic. When Vines jump, and it's Arthur. You know, Void Evergarden is a very up and down anime, right? Some episodes are very good, some episodes are terrible. But yeah, some episodes are very up and this side. Episode 7 and 10, right? So 7 is the episode when the guy has a cancer daughter that dies of cancer or whatever, something like that. Yeah. And then she has to jump with the umbrella on top of the lake, and it's all like shiny. And so that is such a crying scene, man. And 10 is the one with the daughter and the leathers. It's so good too. Yeah, episode 10 with the daughter, her mom dies, and her mom is like terminal ill. She rises like daughters to her, you know, like writes one letter to a daughter per year or something. But now Ray Papa has been there. He's been like, yeah, that's my husband. He's like, okay, now you make food for him, I guess. Yeah, okay, it's deer food. Eat it, Dad! It's like, do I have to? Yeah! It's like, I don't want to. Is she? Now they're trying. I hate this phone. Now they're trying to be, you know, helpful. He hates it. Because cat trolls them, but yeah, I like it. Yeah. Now they try to be nice to Daddy and so on. Yeah, that's nice. But they try to be nice to him now. They try to appreciate cooking Daddy. You know, all his cooking, and it's like, we got food for you, Daddy. So I'm gonna eat it. Ah, it's terrible. It's freaking terrible. Yeah, it's like I hate it. That's this episode, man. Jesus Christ, what a dark anime this is. It's so dark. Oof, yeah. Wife dies, right? He said to watch it. It wasn't exactly as I predicted episode 1, though. I mean, I kind of felt there was going to be more him being a target. But it definitely was in the similar wheelhouse, right? Like, my prediction was that, okay, something with, like, you know, traffic accident, he's involved in the traffic accident, right, somehow, probably because he was a target, but instead he was the one chasing the guy. So, I mean, it's very close to it, right? But it was kind of obvious that him working as, like, a spy or a cop or this kind of typical, you know, law enforcement or whatever, that kind of job, right? Of course, his wife was gonna be, like, a victim, yeah, like an accidental victim, collateral damage, right, in this, like, his job, right? And, of course, and she was just about to give birth to, right? She was like 8 to 9 months pregnant. She's like basically walking to the hospital, you know, out taking a walk, right, with her favorite umbrella, and then of course she dies in this like tragic accident, somewhat caused by the main character, then, right? Yeah, so of course he has a lot of PTSD, right? Yeah, he almost didn't kill his wife on purpose, but you know, he accidentally got his wife killed, right? In line of duty, basically, right? and of course it gives him like massive PTSD. And he had to watch it too. Yeah, that anime is freaking dark, man. I mean, even if it wasn't like that, it could have been, for example, like, in Spider-Man. Behind me, that's a good example. For this not a big spoiler, Uncle Ben, right? In Spider-Man, Uncle Ben dies because Spider-Man doesn't stop the guy, right? That later on then murders Uncle Ben, right? Because in the beginning of Spider-Man, he's like a wrestler, right? He works for, he has money for that, right? And then just want to help the guy that's robbing him because he thinks that Spider-Man thinks that guy is like stiffing him for money, right? This like the manager or whatever of the wrestling festival. So that guy robs him, right? Spider-Man's like whatever, right? And he runs and then Uncle Ben gets shot, right? And that's the one, right? And if Spider-Man had just been a good guy, right? Stopped the criminal guy immediately. This again before he's a hero, right? So he's like a wrestler again, right? His Uncle Ben would have been alive, right? I thought that was really good, man. Yeah, I mean, it's one thing that more Stanley, Kirby and so on stuff. Spider-Man is that premise Spider-Man, right? Uncle Ben, of course, great power comes great possibility, right? But the whole scene itself is so powerful, right? That the main character could actually have saved his uncle if he did good stuff all the time, right? So yeah, this kind of comes into that, right? In a sense, he was trying to stop him. But that's what I mean. This scene could have been less tragic, honestly, if he was trying to stop this bad guy and he failed, and that's why his wife died. But this time he actually not only was trying to stop him, he was there to. I mean, the car later on could hit his wife, right? The car could have accidentally got into a car accident with his wife, like let's say an hour later. Then he could have blamed himself for not stopping the criminal. But but now he also failed to stop the criminal, right? In a sense, and then he also watched it happen, right? So it really was like effing dark, yeah. Because that's what I mean. It could have been less dark, right? It could have been that he like couldn't arrest this guy, failed arresting him, and then he killed his wife later, right? Yeah, that would be like accidental, kind of like I failed as my job, and that's why my wife died. But now it's like in his face, his wife died. So they really treat that. So it's no wonder he has PTSD, right? Seeing umbrellas and seeing his wife die, it quickly became way darker, right? Yeah, this anime is like, it's like Mama, you're dying. This anime is still similar, of course, to Spy Family, but it is like 10 times darker, right? Yeah, it's like if Yor died. Like, yeah, in Man Spy Family, episode 8 or 10 or whatever, Mama Yor gets like assassinated, right? And Lloyd is like all PTSD over it afterwards, of course. That would be kind of anime. Like that would be similar, my god, yeah. But anyway, subscribe, slap button, have a great day. After this, now we're gonna probably finish Fire Emblem now, so it's been a fun stream.